welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a monthly favorites for the month of September and technically August too, because I didn't do a video last month. And usually I do this in the form of a products I've been loving / products I regret buying, but I need to do 2 videos today and get as many out as possible, so I might have to split that in half and do 2 separate videos. And even though this is going to be covering like a 2-month span, I really haven't been loving that much, so this video is going to be slim pickings. So the first thing I've been loving is a new foundation. This is the Clinique Superbalanced Silk Makeup, and they already have the, I think it's just the original Superbalanced, which I haven't tried, but I saw this that was in like the what's new section online, and this is a little bit darker, so I do need to exchange it for a lighter color, but this is such a beautiful foundation. I kind of want to do like a full review and demo over it in a separate video, so if you guys would like to see that, then please let me know, because this is an amazing foundation. So another foundation I've been loving is this Sephora 10-Hour Wear Perfection foundation. So this isn't necessarily new, but I saw it on the display outside of Sephora, so I've always been curious as to what this is trying to dupe, but this is actually an amazing foundation. This is another one I kind of want to do a separate video on, so if you guys are interested in that, then let me know. So the next thing I want to talk about is this Oil Essentials Neroli and Avocado oils. Instead of using a nighttime moisturizer, sometimes I just use an oil. I just feel like my skin does better with oils, and I think this is one of the biggest reasons why, even though I have oily skin, it's not super oily, like where I don't get shiny or oily throughout the day. But I love this oil. You can get this at Rite Aid. It's like $9 or $10. And so another skincare product I've been loving is from Formula 10.0.6. I've talked about this brand quite a bit lately, and they actually just sent me an entire box of like a ton of new skincare items I've been trying out, and it's going to take me a while to actually like try and like experiment with every single one and figure out which one works best for me. I love this brand. You can get it at Ulta. It's super affordable. So I've talked about this before. This is the Get Your Glow On Skin Brightening Peel Off Mask. This has papaya and citrus in it, and this is something that actually, like, you can see the results immediately. Like, my skin looks so glowy and healthy and radiant as soon as I take this off. It's super easy to peel off. I do use this twice a week. So one product that Formula 10.0.6, I'm just going to start saying formula because it's just so hard to say that. It's just such a long name. But this is the PM Perfector Overnight Hydrating Cream with black currant and licorice. So I have been using this for the past few nights, and I really do like it. I'm still testing it, so I can't really give you a full-on review. It doesn't break me out, and I do have acne-prone skin. It doesn't make me super oily. I feel like it's just the right amount of hydration. So next thing I have is a setting spray. This is the Cinema Secrets Moisture Spray. You can get this at CameraReadyCosmetics.com, and I'm about out, as you can see, and I love this stuff. And when I bought it, it was under $12. It had, I think it was like 9 or 10, and this is the 4-ounce size right here. And I got on to look again, and they actually had this online at Sephora, which is amazing, but it's like $22 now. And like, they revamped the packaging and everything. I don't know why it jumped the price so much, because I know I didn't pay $20 for this. This stuff is so good. It doesn't necessarily prolong the wear of my foundation as much as it does just kind of mesh everything together and make my skin look really radiant, and just kind of, it eliminates cakiness and that thick, heavy feeling on your face, and it just kind of makes everything seamless. So the next thing I have is a highlighter, and this is something I've talked about numerous times, but I can't get over it. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the shade Precious Petals. So this was a limited edition highlighter. I don't know if they're bringing it out again and keeping it permanent, or if it's even still out. If it's not out anymore, I'm really sorry, but this is my favorite highlighter, and I just want to mention it in case you can still get your hands on it. But this is just such a beautiful, dewy, glowy, it's just the perfect, like, I call it a skin tone color champagne highlighter, which means in my book that it just meshes in with your skin tone. It blends in. It looks really natural, but it's so intense. It doesn't emphasize pores or texture or anything because it doesn't have shimmer in it. It's just a straight sheen. It's just such a beautiful highlighter. I've never found anything like it, especially, oh, there we go. So the next thing I have is a blush, and this is one of everybody's cult favorites. This is the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso, which is just a really pretty corally peach color. It has a really pretty gold iridescence to it, where it just looks like you have highlighter on already. But I am wearing it right now. My makeup's looking god awful right now, just so you guys know. It's been a very long day and nothing held up very well today for some reason. The next thing I have is something I've talked about before. This is a hair product. This is the Garnier Full and Plush Root Amp Root Lifting Spray Mousse. And when I use this, I can tell a big difference in my hair. I have so much more volume at the root. My tease holds better. It holds volume all day long. So if you have fine flat hair and you have a hard time holding volume and tease, then you definitely need this. So this is something I'm kind of hesitant about putting in here because I've only used it a couple of times. I've had it for a very long time, but I didn't like it at first, but now I'm like really starting to dig it. So at school we've been putting makeup on each other, and my friend asked me to contour her face with her Anastasia cream contour and highlight palette, and she was saying that she couldn't work with it, it's very dry, so I told her to put oil in it and that would probably make it better, and it did. So that made me start thinking about this right here. So I got this a long time ago. Prime and Base Cosmetics sent this to me when they sent everything else. So this is the only thing I haven't talked about because when I first got it sent to me I didn't like it, and I didn't want to tell you guys a lie and say I did like it when I didn't. But this is the Pro Contour and Concealer palette. So this is a big old Mac Daddy palette. So the top layer is nothing but cream. So you have cream highlights and cream contours and bronzers. You just lift this page out and then you have, these are all powders. I'm not a big fan of the powders at all. I'm still going to play around with them because I feel like if I came around to loving the creams, I would like the powders again. I have been putting a little bit of oil in each pan when I do it because I feel like the problem I first had with it was that they were dry and they weren't very pigmented, but I feel like when I put a drop of oil in it, it makes it so much better. So the last thing I've been loving isn't something I've talked about on YouTube. These are Coastal Scents Hot Pots, and I've been wanting to do a full-on review and swatch video of all of these shadows. So these are palettes I actually put together myself, but originally these single eyeshadows are $1.95, which is amazing, but they have them on sale every now and then for 99 cents. So I stocked up because I was really trying to find dupes for the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. I didn't find any dupes in here, but I did find some new loves, and I've been wearing these eyeshadows every single day. Everything I'm wearing on my eyes right now is from these palettes. So I have a bunch of them. I have a ton of colors. So yeah, if you guys want to see a full-on review and swatch video of every single eyeshadow I got from Coastal Scents and what I think about them, then let me know in the comments below because I'm very, very excited to do that. It's just finding time. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. So thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me today. Thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe, follow me on my social media, all the links are below, and I just got a Snapchat at Glamour Index. Make sure you follow me, it's a hoot, and I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Mwah!